NRL Fantasy coaches, how brave are you feeling this week? Because I got some crazy picks for you. First up, Sean Johnson announced his retirement, and he's in a bit of a tricky spot. So the Warriors aren't going great. Sean's dealing with some injury concerns, but he is retiring at the end of the year. So maybe we see a flurry of points. We see a flurry of big attacking plays, all that sort of thing, right? And at 605K, for a guy who's cost 850K in the past, could be a value option. Now, the downside with that is the injury risk we're talking about. He is sharing the kicking pretty evenly, and he isn't the long-term half at the Warriors. So you'd think they're going to try and get those other guys involved a bit more. But at the same time, if you believe in the Sean Johnson redemption tour and the farewell tour down the stretch, then this could be a pot option you look at. Next up, Keanu Keeney. And Keeney's very interesting. So he was behind Brimson, behind Jaden Campbell, but his form recently has demanded that spot at fullback for the Titans. Now, I look at him and I think, you know what? I'm hearing a few whispers here and there that AJ Brimson is going to be at center this week. I'm hearing that Keeney's locked down that spot. If Keeney can hold that spot at 657K, it's not a cheap price, but it's a price where he's absolutely worth all that money. So if I knew 100% Keeney was going to play fullback for the rest of the year, I'd be buying him this week. Now, if Brimson comes back at center, I think that might be enough for me to take this gamble. So if you want to take that gamble with me, keep an eye on team list very late in that Titans game, so an hour before. Just make sure you check that last team list. But Keeney is a great option for you. Third up, Tommy Turbo. And Tommy Turbo is that guy, right? He's Tommy Turbo. He's an ex-Dally winner. He's got a great run of fixtures coming up. He scored very big a couple of weeks ago with a 90-point game against the Titans. He is at 659K, so similar price to Keeney and a similar price to this next guy we're going to talk about as well. A- grade because he does have those low scores in him too, but Tommy Turbo is an absolute stud, and you really can't go wrong getting him in. Fourth up, Zach Lomax, and he's again at the same price point. So I'll put those three in because a lot of people are looking for wing fullbacks right now. And with Lomax, again, great run of fixtures to finish the year. So some really good matchups. He's playing on the wing. I reckon he'll score a bunch of tries down this stretch. He's also got a great work rate, a lot of offloads in him, and the Dragons are looking good. Fresh off that win against the Storm, they're going to be trying to stamp their authority and make the finals this year. Finally, Cam Munster, very cheap for him. So 589K, absolutely crazy. I would say he's more like a 50 to 55 average for the run home. And so at that price, he is serious value. If you need someone cheap at this price point, half in particular, then Cam Munster is a stud. He may get a rest later in the year, but we've seen him average as high as 60 points before. So if you think Munster's going to go hot and the Storm are going to be hot down the stretch, they're really going to need him to be very involved because you saw them lose to the Dragons last week. They're going to need to heat up as they go along. That is 5 crazy picks for NRL Fantasy round 23. Hopefully you liked a few of these guys. I'm probably going to get Keeney. That's kind of where my head's at. I'm leaning towards Keeney. I just love the upside of his scoring. I love the young guy. He is well on the way up, and you want to get on those guys at this stage. So good luck this week, guys. Hopefully your head-to-head finals go well. They do start in round 23, so check your leagues, check your fixtures, and make sure you win this one. Good luck, everyone.